This is the Venom review. We saw the movie. Now we're here to give you guys a spoiler-heavy review. Okay, we don't do spoiler-free stuff. We just don't rock like that.
Oh, we did one time for Infinity War, but that was special circumstance.
Yeah. One time. Other than that,
should have never happened again.
Spoiler heavy up in here. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Come back, hear our opinions, and us talk and discuss about it. So let's get right into it then. All right, Venom. Screw the overall review of it.
We're not doing that.
We don't need to review that.
Okay.
The overall review. No. Yeah, we're doing it. Overall, quick review of the movie and everything. Let the people know, Anthony.
It was decent. You know what it was? It was entertaining. That's what it was. It was flat out entertaining. It didn't give you no long, over-complicated story. It wasn't super simple like Suicide Squad, but it wasn't long and overcomplicated like just Batman versus Superman. It's kind of like maybe not in the middle, but like a little lower.
I'm about to say it ain't even in the middle.
Yeah, it's like a little lower, but it didn't disrespect your intelligence, and then it make you go in encyclopedia and look up different words for stuff because you didn't understand what they were saying.
It's funny they didn't do that at all with all that scientific talk and everything.
It wasn't like Ant-Man when they put the quantum realm in front of everything. It's just they made fun of it, but that's a whole different thing. But it was fine. It was nothing special, but it was nothing horrible either. So it was something fun to watch. You don't have to go see it in IMAX. You can just see it in regular digital,
do not go see that.
Or
do not go in 3D. Do not.
Yeah, don't do that either. Just go watch it. You don't have to go to your favorite theater either. Just take like, man, I ain't got nothing to do on a Tuesday when I got a T-Mobile discount. Matinee. Let's go watch it.
Matinee, that bad.
That's my overall review, man. I'll get in more details later. You know how we do it.
Yeah, you got an overall review for it?
I like the Venom parts.
Okay.
I like the Venom. I mean, like Anthony said, it was its own thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't for comic book fans. We all know that. It was all for the mainstream. Everybody wanted to go see Venom. When I went, there was a lot of people in there. And you could tell a lot of people, they don't really know about Venom at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like they said, it's something to watch. I mean, personally, because I know backstory of Venom and everything like that, I was like,
Oh, so you came in with too much information.
I should.
Right? He had too much integral knowledge.
Dude,
like, no, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and that's wrong. That's not how it was in the comics.
I mean, they was throwing out, I came from New York,
But they were answering it at the same time.
They were answering them. But, I mean, it would have probably been better if it was rated R. It would have been better if it was rated R.
I don't know about that one.
I think it would have been. Because, I mean, Venom isn't a fluffy type of dude.
Right, I would say this about
they made him fluffy.
I will say this about the rated R thing. Even though it was rated PG-13, that was the most strongly. That was like teetering between rated R and PG-13. It was the most
aggressive PG-13 ever. It was aggressive.
I like, all right, you only got like so many cuss words in a PG-13 movie. And I like, about 30 minutes in, like, all right, you've already surpassed the number of limits already. So I don't know what kind of deal you made, how much money you paid, but obviously, you use some of that Disney money that you have acquired.
There's no Disney money in this one.
No, I'm just saying they acquired some Disney money and saved it up. Like, all right, we're gonna pay these people off because we wanted to be R-rated, but we wanted to be PG-13. So let's find a medium. We're gonna make it PG-13, but put a lot of R rating in. There's no blood. That's what it was.
Something about that, yo. I don't know. So the movie follows Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock's not in New York. He's in San Francisco. Apparently, he got wrecked.
Summary or your overall review?
I'm gonna give it a summary.
We don't need a summary.
We're gonna give him a summary. He's no longer in San Francisco. He's no longer in New York. He's in San Francisco. He got ran out. He's with a woman, and he ruins it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the summary of the movie. You're going on Wikipedia for that, brother.
No, they can't go on Wikipedia for that part.
Yes, they can.
Not yet. Not for another week. Not for another week. The theater, the daggone movie won't let you put that on Wikipedia.
Friday morning.
They won't let you put that on Wikipedia.
Friday morning.
They won't let it on Wikipedia for a week. They gotta let the people go see it first.
Yeah. Okay.
They do. No. Overall review of it is it was it was good. All the Venom parts were good. Eddie Brock's character was like he was shaky. He was shaky like I don't know what. He was not as confident as I thought he would be and everything.
Yeah,
and then a confident reporter who goes out there and gets the story. It didn't give that, for me, his acting didn't give that off.
He was confident as a reporter, but in his life he wasn't confident. As a reporter, he was.
Well, he had a whole show and
everything.
With
he had a show,
but he looked like he was just reading something, and it was less like I was like, okay.
Those are notes.
That's what reporters do.
Yes.
No, he didn't look confident. Like, let's put it like this: he didn't look when he played the reporter, and they showed the scenes of him playing the reporter. And the parts y'all are talking about, the montage, he didn't look like like an investigative reporter.
I don't know.
To me, in my opinion,
I mean, they were talking about how he made a lot of people lose their jobs off of his reporting.
And karma is a mother. He ended up losing his career and everything else. You guys see the movie, and you'll be like, yeah, you saw it.
Let's get right to it, man.
What did you like about the movie?
It's funny. This is stuff you hate. I like Eddie Brock. I think he was easily and like by far and away the best part of the movie.
Eddie Brock.
Yes.
Yeah,
for me, he was we're
in disagreement.
He's like far away. Like,
what did you like about him?
His acting was fantastic. The humor he had. Maybe I appreciate stuff, but
no.
Yeah.
Name the funny part with him.
With him?
Without Venom.
Without Venom?
Yeah, because you said Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me think, brother. I watched a little Sleepy. Sleep is a thing I've come to not have anymore. But don't put me on the spot like that. But there was other parts with Eddie Brock that without Venom, like he wasn't talking to Venom or just
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Brock.
But even when he doesn't have Venom, even when he's just talking to Venom, the voice in his head is still Eddie Brock. So I understand why there's a difference.
Okay, what part was funny then?
Like especially at the when he was at the end, when he was having a conversation with his ex-girlfriend, who I think he's actually going to get back.
Oh,
and him and Venom was like, "No, don't say that." It's like, "Shut up!" He's like, "No."
But it was Venom saying that. It wasn't.
But his acting as Eddie Brock, I thought was hilarious too.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you can have they both can be funny at the same time. It's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Eddie Brock was. I don't understand when you say didn't look like a great reporter. Looked like a fantastic one who uncovered a lot of stuff.
I do agree with that part though.
Yeah. I'm just saying his look. He looked awkward on camera as a reporter. Him as a reporter, he did a good job. He did his job. He investigated, exposed, and did all that. Sure, yes.
So you said him
just
playing
on camera?
the part
Yeah.
Him on the camera?
Yeah.
So him on camera portraying somebody on camera was weak.
Yes.
Wow.
Him playing Eddie Brock was fine. Him playing Eddie Brock as a reporter, and this is Eddie Brock signing off. Like, that didn't look right to me. But him just acting as Eddie Brock around the girl and everything else, that was fine.
But that's the case. That's how most reporters are. They have two different personas. One is on camera.
His on-camera persona sucked in. I did not like it. Every single time he turned into reporter Eddie Brock.
He got fired early, so you didn't have to worry about that.
Good. I don't know. That just irked me. But keep going. What else did you like? Anything else?
Just flat out like, because everything was pretty much fine. It just wasn't great. Yeah. So I thought Eddie Brock played with the stuff he was given. I think he did the best he could. Like, he was given better material, it would have been a way better performance.
Al, what you like about the movie?
The Venom parts in his head. I mean, it was funny. I mean, when he first come out and he told him, "Oh, you put your hands down, you acting like a bitch." You know? I'm like, damn, that's how you feel.
He did.
And then he said, "This is how normal people do it." No, it's not. And their interaction together was, to me, pretty much the best part of the movie. Yeah. Because it showed how at first, he was like, "Look, you're just my host. I'm going to eat your organs. I don't care about you." Then all of a sudden, I mean, that's what it was. And then by the end, he started, I guess, liking him. I don't understand how he just...
Yeah, they just changed that.
Yeah, I don't...
But, we'll get in that later.
Yeah, right.
That'll be... That's
another part. That's another part of the video. We haven't got there yet.
We're going to skip to it right now.
You want to get what you like first.
No.
Yeah, right.
I like the same thing he did. I like the Venom parts. That's it. I like Venom When Venom came, it was cool. Even his look. At first, it looked a little fake when he first turned into Venom or whatever. When he fully took the form and he had the guy up there, I was like, oh, and he was jumping from car to car. I was like, this is kind of fake. And as it went on, it's like they cleaned it up and it looked great. When it just out of the blue, just stepped off the elevator and a SWAT team is at the building, I was like, this is about to be fun. And he was like, mask on, and homeboy put the mask on. I was like, well, he got adjusted to him real quick.
Yeah, right.
A second ago, he was not going to jump out that building with him and everything. Because he was
calling him a pussy.
Yeah. He was like, jump out the window. And that's what I like too. Venom's voice. I don't know how they did it. Tom Hardy did the voice?
Yes.
Wow.
He did Bane, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he did do Bane. He did do. He can do voices then.
He can rap it.
His Venom voice was like that to me. I liked it. I don't care what anybody else says. Your opinion can be your opinion. Keep it to yourself. I liked his voice. That's me. What did you not like about the Venom movie?
They just left some stuff unanswered.
Thank you. Who I thought I was the only one thinking that.
Like, all of a sudden, well, I kind of like you. Why? Well, maybe because of her. Like, why do you like her? What did she do?
Exactly.
That was spectacular. Did she say something real quick and witty? And did I miss something? Did I fall asleep for a little bit?
No, we were all, because my dislike is something similar to that too. Like, they were missing parts.
But they said a lot of stuff they took out. But that stuff doesn't seem like explaining certain things. Like, all right, so apparently, I guess the symbiote likes a host, so then they choose. So why all of a sudden then? They just didn't choose a regular person, and you're gonna eat them fastly. Like at some point, for instance, you see the what's that lady's name with the glasses? The scientist that tried to help out Eddie. Skirt. When Skirt, the symbiote left her body, you see it kind of like dead right there, right? They're like, where were you at? Why you help? And then Venom symbiote left Brock. And he's gonna just climbing through like why he just didn't die right there like everybody else did?
The other one just died like 5 feet from her.
Yeah, and he jumping from window to window, climbing in the vent, taking over a dog and everything. I'm like, how come he didn't die right there after he let Eddie Brock? Somebody that needs to be explained.
They brushed over a lot.
Yeah, they even brushed over. They just kind of walked over and said, somebody else clean it up.
Yeah, because a lot of the things, my dislikes are a lot like his. Where, I mean, come on now. All of a sudden, well, we were going to take you over, but I like this place now. I like it. It's not as... The only thing that made him switch was when he went up to the tower and he said, oh, it's not as ugly as it was at first. And now all of a sudden, this is your home. You love it. And
you're going to betray your entire race?
And then when he said, oh, when I was with my race, I was a loser.
But kind of like you.
Here, I'm not. What? That doesn't make any... So, you don't even care about anybody in your race anymore at all. You care about all these people that you don't even know.
He's a loser, so yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
And then all of a sudden, losers do.
And then you're controlling the host, and then all of a sudden by the end, the host is controlling you in a sense. What? It's not even a partnership. You're asking, well, can I do this? Can I do this?
Yeah.
No, what do you mean?
All of a sudden, you have a mutual respect.
Exactly. No.
You just kind of just sense. Walking over, man. Yes.
Exactly. I'm taking over. This, I can do what I want to do. Now all of a sudden, can I do this? Are you sure I can do this? Because if I can, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Where did the talking come from? Like at first, the host wasn't talking to nobody, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, Venom just started talking to him.
Yeah, right.
Like how did it just start?
First to say food.
Yeah, then it was real food. Hungry. I'm like, all right. So obviously it's gonna be a little mystery. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, don't open that door. Now
full conversation out of the blue, yeah.
I was like, okay, well,
it's like this
is happening. But
that's what I was thinking. I was like, this just happened. You just had a full conversation.
I'm like, well, fuck it. I mean, is it what we're doing? This is what we're doing.
This is what we're gonna run with.
It's not.
But we didn't like it. Nah. We didn't like it at all. So
it's not like necessarily dislike. It's just. You could have done better. That's what it was. Yeah. You could have done better. It wasn't bad. It was like, oh my gosh, this is destroying the entire integrity of the movie.
No, it was just bad.
It was like, do better next time. But I'm gonna go with it for now because it's your first shot.
No,
your first shot with Venom.
No. That was bad. Give us explanation.
Right.
Fix that.
Yeah, I'm not saying what they did was right. But I'm saying it's not. It didn't destroy the movie. It didn't take me out the movie.
No. It's not. Doesn't have to be that extreme. Yeah. But it's still bad. We want.
But like it wasn't Iron Man 3 bad when they shoot the whole villain. It wasn't that. Yeah. It was more of an inconvenience than it was necessarily.
It was convenience for them to keep the story going.
The other thing that kind of got me, where you get destroyed by fire. You fall in fire.
And you're still alive.
But
I was coming back to that, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go for it. Now's the time. Go
I'm sitting up here like, what?
Those are my overall thoughts.
You were all the way in the fire.
No. This is the part where you get to tell changes.
Oh, now we in changes?
Yeah. We're at that part.
Well, it's not necessarily a change. It was more of it was
key moment.
It's not a key moment either.
It was a changing moment.
So what is it? Just
it's a part of the final grade. If you just let me work to the final grade, man. Okay. It's a teaser now.
It's a teaser now.
Yeah, now you got teaser. Now you got to wait. They did that. That's their fault now.
We didn't do anything. Key moments, though.
Key moment.
Anything you would change? Anything you thought was your most
favorite?
Key moment,
or we doing change? Which one we doing?
Switch it back, so you
got all of that.
You got to tell.
All of that in one.
So you just going all of it? Now we should
key moments. Yeah. Key moments.
All of a sudden, everything we just did in pre-production doesn't matter. We just shortened it.
Yeah.
Okay. Key moments. Not necessarily a key moment. When he killed what's the dude's name? The head of the whole entire.
The Life Corporation.
Yeah, Life Corporation. When he killed Skirt, that joint. Well, I knew it was coming when I was like young.
You knew it was coming.
Like, how is the rest of y'all not quitting this job? What the hell is going on? He's obviously a mass murderer.
Valid point.
Everybody should quit and say, please forgive me, or just walk out and never return again. Go to a whole nother state.
She had to have friends there. That makes sense. You don't think so?
Yeah, they were all afraid though.
It doesn't matter. When you're
afraid, it's a very pourful thing.
When you're afraid, you run away. What the fuck? You run away. Take what money you have. And he brought that shit. And go to reverse. Go from San Francisco to New York. Tony Stark is always hiring. You got the Rand Corporation. Everything is in New York and Marvel. Take your ass to New York and hope for the best. San Francisco is not where it's at anymore. Obviously. This nigga is a mass murderer. He's killing homeless and the needy and scientists if you try to stop him from killing the homeless and the needy. It's time to go. That's a key moment. When the rest of the company just said, I'm out. Okay? Every time this dude gets a little hissy fit, you like, shit. Is he gonna put me in there with a symbiote?
I know, right? He was.
Hell no.
He was on the petty
It was messed
side.
up when he killed that homeless dude and didn't even kill the body.
He was like, yeah, bring the next subject. Yeah. At that moment, everybody said
But they zoomed in on her when he went to when he killed the rabbit. After the rabbit died, he was like, "Oh, she's the one having now time to go to human trial." She was like, "Wait, what?"
I'm not talking about that.
No, I'm talking about
everybody else when the homeless dude died, and they were like, "Oh, this is what we're doing." All of y'all should have left. You either with it or you're against it.
He was firing people left and right too.
Yeah, he was.
He was like, "Oh, so Al, your key moment? Favorite scene? Changes.
The changes will be, even though I like to talk in, like you said, a little more mystery in Venom. I mean, show how they start bonding instead of just all of a sudden they're bonded, and show how. I mean, because then if you're eating organs and stuff and you need a host that you're compatible with, all of a sudden you're compatible with the lady too. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's a choice.
Oh, so you choose?
I think you can choose to have that host.
Then how come? I mean, when they were telling him, he's eating your insides, he was like, "Oh, I can fix it. Don't worry about it. Oh, you ain't got to worry about none of this. I'm gonna take care of all of that."
I think he just wanted to kill him.
So he did want to kill him. Then all of a sudden,
you
stop after they kicked you out of the body. You see what I'm saying? The next, everything. That part didn't make any sense to me. First, y'all had a fractured relationship. He kicked you out. I don't ever want to see you again. I hate you. And then the next slip over. Oh, let me get back with you, and everything's going to be perfectly fine.
Yeah. See, I think they could have easily simplified this entire thing by saying, look, the symbiote chooses the host, and then once he gets a host, and then he can choose whether he wants that host to live or survive.
Right.
That's what they should have did. If you do that, it's easily explained. Everything else is explained. Like, well, he didn't want to be with the host, and then come up with some other reason. Well, they didn't have the same kind of mindset, or they didn't like the way they dressed or something. Whatever ignorant shit you can come up with. With any ignorant thing you can come up with, that would be it, and that's fine. That's where they dropped the ball at. Instead of, especially with the changes with the voice, with the Venom voice, instead of having first starting out with random words like food, hungry, right. You just come out off the rip with full sentences, and you just not understanding where you're getting these voices from. Right. Mm-hmm. That's what they should have did. But I'm not the greatest in the world. I'm just a guy who knows everything about movies.
Well, all right.
That's it. That's all. I'm just saying I'm the world's greatest human.
We're just like in the Venom movie, we're just going to accept it and move on. Okay, accept it and move on. I really like the end credit scene with Carnage. Woody Harrelson with that horrible wig. He does not look right with red hair to me.
As soon as I saw him, I'm sorry.
And it was just weird to me. His wig was. But that scene, I was like, oh, that's a good setup for the next one. Although they do got to get the Carnage symbiote, though. Hopefully that's out there somewhere.
They said it was millions, so you could easily just...
Another one just fly into space and just crashes
we're looking for Venom. Oh, you can make a revenge thing, or we're trying to find Venom. We need to bring Venom back to the rest of us because he betrayed.
Man, we're going to send the worst of the worst. We're going to send Carnage out there. Yeah, that makes sense.
But when I saw Woody Harrelson, I was like, yeah, that would be the perfect guy to play Carnage. He has it all. A little craziness, a little awkwardness. He would. As soon as I saw him, I was like, because as soon as I saw the dude with the red hair, I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be a Carnage reference. And I was like, is that Woody Harrelson? Yep, that's great casting. As soon as that's who I was like, yeah. That's it. That's it. Serial killer. He looks with that wig on and the way he smiled. You look like you've killed people before. You
look like you've killed people before. Yeah. Any other final thoughts before we get to the rating?
The final thoughts?
Yeah.
Isn't that with the rating? No. I mean, you're all over the place today, bro.
No.
He's all over the place today. He didn't have his coffee. That's what that was. That's what that was.
Nonetheless, any final thoughts before we get to ratings?
All right, so I'm just do the final thoughts and rating because this guy's all over the place.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so my final thought is this movie, if it wasn't for the fact that somehow Venom symbiote miraculously survived that hellacious fire explosion in a rocket, this movie felt like a one shot. Like you're reading a one shot comic. And like, oh, this is a good one little sided story. Doesn't really connect to anything else. But it was a good enough story where you're like, I didn't waste my $3 or $5 reading this book. Nothing I'm gonna go out and go get signed by the artist and have it framed up and graded and like that. Just a good movie or a good story. I've read it once. Move on with the rest of my life. I didn't waste hours of my life, but it wasn't the most spectacular hours of my life either. So that's how I felt about the movie. It was just good enough where I like, damn, I need something to do. I got something to do. I watched this movie. All right, now I can go on with the rest of my day. Right. And final grade would be a B. Good, slightly above average. The lowest of slightly below average movie. Yeah, solid B.
A slightly above.
Oh, that's right. We do numbers.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know why you. We are both looking at you like, what are you talking
I'm like,
about?
so did we switch? I was looking at it like, did we switch?
It's an 8. It's an 8. It's a 7.8. 7.8. It's a 7.8.
Al? Final thoughts and grade, I guess, because now we're doing final thoughts and grade
all together.
Somebody's fucking up. I don't know who it is.
I just said final thoughts before we get to rating.
Let's just say everybody fucked up 33.3%.
No,
it's even amount. Everybody gets the equal thought of the
player. Okay, go ahead. Al, final thoughts.
It's a movie that I would watch once. I might watch it again, with my kids or something like that.
Really? That one with your kids?
I mean, they're 13 now. It doesn't matter.
One is 13. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. I had some issues with some of the pacing of it. I didn't like how it was. I didn't like how it was moving. I didn't like how it felt like some of it was rushed, or some of it they tried to put more emphasis on. I give it a 7.
7?
Yeah, I give it a 7.
My final thought is I felt like they were all trying to debate on how to start this movie without the involvement of Spider-Man and what aspect. It felt like they were trying to find out in the comics which part of Venom we can use, or can we just create our own? And that's what it felt like. It was, and like all of a sudden he had a fiance, and then he ruined it just that quick by doing something that he knew was going to ruin it if he got caught. And he got caught. I was like, this is the most stupidest thing ever. I was like, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think she was going to get fired when you mentioned something that only she is known to have? But I digress.
Big old confidential, right there.
You went right into her files and then ruined it. Now you're mad. They ruined my life. What? They all warned you, and you knew as a reporter what was going to happen, but you did it anyway. But anyway, the movie was good. It flowed for me smoothly once you just let the fact go that they're not going to explain stuff. Like, oh, they didn't explain that? All right, let's just keep going with what they got. Let's just keep watching. If you just watch it and just accept what they give you, then you're going to like it. But if you question it, you're just going to find more and more reasons to hate this, which technically you could do with any movie, but this one's pretty obvious. This one's very obvious when they do it. And I would not go see this again. I don't recommend this to anybody who's not already a moviegoer. And if you haven't seen it the first week, then I would say you might as well wait then, because it's not a priority on your list. And if you have no intentions of going to see it, definitely wait till it gets to Netflix.
You wait a little longer, see that shit on TBS or TNT.
There you go, that too. This is not a rush movie for me. It's like he said, if you got something, you got time, and
you know what this movie would have been perfect for? We was in Baltimore Con and we needed to kill 3 hours between doing stuff.
That's perfect. Would have been perfect. This would have been perfect for that. This is a kill time movie. If you ain't got nothing else to do and you just happen to have $10, go for it. Go for it. Go ahead. You will not regret that. You'll be like, all right, give me something.
This movie should have came out last week because that would have helped us with that.
That
would have helped with that 3 hours we had to kill.
That would have helped us a whole lot and everything. So I give it a 7. I give it a. So
everybody's around 7, right?
But yeah, mine's a solid 7, like borderline 6.9, 6.8.
Now you're talking dangerous.
No, I'm not.
6.9?
6.9, 6.8.
What is it? 6 point something?
6.8.
6.8, that's your final answer?
Mine's my final
Stand by
answer.
that?
I'm going to have to stand by that one. 6.8.
Give you 10 seconds to think about it. No. 1, 8, 10.
6.8. 6.8 for me. And the rest of them are, you heard their scores already. So that's our review of Venom. You heard it here. Real Comic Book Talk. If you got any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you love what you see, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for the notifications. And until next time, guys, we're out.